What's up? Every time I start recording, I completely just say fuck that train of thought. But I'm just thinking about a lot of things, cringe in particular, and how uncomfortable I am with cringing. And not just cringe in like terms of like looking at old pictures and videos or posting something online and then thinking, oh my god, the whole world can see that. But particularly like this feeling of disapproval from other people and from myself. It's like I'm always feeling it. I'm always feeling like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I don't want to bother with this, I don't want to put any effort into that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well, what do you want to actually fucking do? But when I start thinking about those things, and particularly when I'm having a conversation with somebody, and then I think to myself, oh, well, I got a pretty bright idea. I want to post these very funny videos onto TikTok and YouTube, and obviously I'll make a whole bunch of money off of it because I'm so talented and I'm so special and I'm so this and that. And I don't have that conversation because, well, one, I guess I don't believe it enough. Two, I guess that God, I can't stand the idea of hearing somebody's response to the most inner workings of my head and my deepest passions and fears and whatnot. I just really don't want to hear what somebody close to my life has to say about that, or even see how they would respond to me saying that, even if they were positive, even if it's a good response, even if it's, oh yeah, you'd be a killer at that, blah blah. I don't want to hear it. I don't even, and in a lot of cases, I don't even really want them to do it. I want this to be a thing that just happens, and nobody that I've ever known or seen or heard of ever finds out about it, and I just run off with the money and, I don't know, maybe go fucking franchise a KFC or something. I don't know. It's like, why is it such a money hungry thing? Why is it so difficult for me to express myself? Why is it so difficult for me to cringe? Why is it so difficult for me to have a conversation with somebody other than this fucking machine about it? I'm not even gonna watch this video I damn near bet you for fucking 90 days. And then I'll look back at it and I'll still be in the same place. Nothing will have changed, nothing will have been done. No effort will have been made. Tell me I'm not psychic. Tell me you're looking back and you're thinking differently about it. Because this process just prolongs itself on and on and on. And I understand that minds change, things that you want to do change, but in the process of waiting for it to change back, per se, to wanting to do this, I don't do anything. And everything that I do, everything that I do in the background, mainly out of necessity or out of routine, I don't like that I'm doing it. I'll think to myself the whole time that I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be wasting my time on this. I'm better than this. I'm above that. Oh, well, at least I'm doing this thing that sucks instead of that thing that sucks. And it's like, it goes nowhere. It really goes nowhere. I am going nowhere. And look at how old I'm getting. I look so old and decrepit. I don't get my hair cut but once a month, and it's been about 4 months since the last. The years just press on and on and on, and nothing happens. Nothing changes. Every now and then I'll get, particularly in spring, which is coming up, I'll get a big lightning bolt glimmer of hope. Oh, this is the big one. Everything's gonna change. And then I'll fuck it up, and then everything will just go to shit again, and blah, 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 blah. My attitude has just become so negative. It's more than just limitations, you know what I mean? a lot of it is just, man, I just don't even want to try. I don't even want to care anymore. And then I've got this other issue of I feel like such a burden everywhere I go, everywhere that I'm being tended to and listened to and fed and this and that. I feel terrible. I feel fucking awful the whole time. I feel like such a fucking burden. I feel disgusting. I feel just sick of myself. And I feel like everybody in that situation is getting sick of me. But nobody wants to like pull the plug. My dad never hesitated to pull the plug. Not even for one fucking day. But every time somebody else is helping me, like a friend, or right now Auntie Sean and all them, it just feels like they're just waiting for their contribution to be done. They're just waiting for me to be like, all right, I don't need this anymore. And that pressures me to want to say, okay, well, I don't need this anymore way before I don't need it anymore. It makes me just want to fucking hop on a train and just go somewhere, man, and just leave and just fucking elope and just live this fucking crazy, stupid, ridiculous life that nobody will understand and that I should not even bother trying to explain even to myself. And fucking hobo my way out to Minnesota or wherever and get fucking killed by a lynch mob. Because obviously there are consequences to blah, 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 blah. But why must I live in such routine? Why must I consume so indiscriminately the inadequate spoils of this? Kind of sounds like an excuse, dude, because I mean, if I recognize that that's where that kind of stuff comes from, then why can't I get over it? Is it my common sense overruling my manic fucking impulses? I don't know. And who am I talking to about it? Who am I candidly speaking to about anything? No one. This isn't how conversations work. It's not just one person going on and on and on for 10 and 15 and 30 minutes. It's pulled back and forth, and they throw in their perspectives, and they interrupt you to say this and that, and I do the same. And their reactions make you change what you would have said in a good or a bad way. In the end, you're misrepresented, and you're not understood, and you likely never will be. No, you won't. And so I know that. But still concern myself with what other people will think. One really big issue that I have is, like, okay, TikTok, for example. Fucking weird ass app. Something about that algorithm. Really weird, dude. Why is it that when nobody saw, nobody followed, nobody knew, it was so simple for me to just open the app, record a video, post it. Open the app, record a video, post it. Open the app, record a video, post it. Blah, 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 blah. Why was that so easy? And then as time went on, people start to find you on there, people that you know. And now you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, I don't want them to think about the things that I post on the internet. Even though I know that regardless of whether or not I posted anything on there, I was always going to be misunderstood by them. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But in the end, that picture's never clear, you know? not talking to this phone anymore.